friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. I am Martina Lily, and today we are going to put to the test the new Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Contours. I picked up two shades, Gentle and Mellow, just in case those of you that are similar in skin tone to me and want to see the differences and why you might pick one over the other. Hopefully that'll help you out, and then I'm also going to give you my thoughts on the formula and whether or not, regardless of your shade, whether I think it's worth a pick up. So hopefully that sounds interesting to you guys. If it does, go ahead and do the YouTubey things like subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. You guys are zoomed in nice and close, 4K, no filters. Everything that I use on my face today, including the liquid contours, will be linked in the description box down below for you guys. If you shop through them though, they are affiliate links, so thank you so much. So Rare Beauty just dropped their Soft Pinch Liquid Contours. Surprisingly, these actually dropped worldwide all on the same day, even in Australia. I know, so you can pick these up on Sephora AU, Space NK, Sephora US, and on the Rare Beauty website. And for my Aussies, Rare Beauty now ships to Australia from their website, which is very exciting. We can get all new releases if they don't drop on Sephora AU straight away from their website, and all of the exclusives and stuff. So I'm personally very excited about that. As I mentioned, I picked up two shades. I picked up Gentle, which is the first shade, and then Mellow, which is the second shade, and there are 7 shades in total for the range, and I think it's a pretty decent shade range. It should cover a lot of skin tones. Obviously always shade ranges can use work, but I think she's done a pretty decent job here. The product is made in Korea. It has a 12-month expiry. It's 28 USD or 49 Australian, or obviously depending on your currency, it's going to be priced from there. The description of the contour is a weightless, easy to blend liquid contour that defines and enhances your face features for a naturally lifted look that lasts. Just dot, blend, and you're done. And they have formulated it based off of their award winning and selling soft pinch liquid blushes, which I adore. The soft pinch liquid blushes, I think most of us do. So they have formulated these based off that formula as well. It also says that it is a buildable, streak-free formula that blends evenly and seamlessly, layering beautifully under and over makeup. So if you like to do kind of like that painted technique where you do your contour and concealer first and then kind of blend it with your foundation, you know what I'm talking about. You can do that with it obviously, and then also over your makeup as well. It says it's packed with long-lasting pigments for all-day wear that won't fade. 1 dot goes a really long way, which if you've used their liquid pinch blushes, you know that you need the smallest amount, and it goes a very long way. So kind of treat these the same way. Now I'm going to swatch these for you so that you can see the shades. These are the shades that I got. So this one is Gentle and this one is Mellow. Now it says Gentle is like fair, cool taupe, and then it says light, cool brown for Mellow. And I think you can see kind of the differences there. So if you're looking for more of a true kind of gray undertone contour, this is definitely going to be the one for you. If you're looking for more of a cool brown, then this is going to be the one for you. If you are wondering how the shades compare to the stick contour that they have, or the stick bronzer, sorry, this is the shade Bright Side. I did also have Happy Soul, but I decluttered that because I found Bright Side to be better, because originally like Bright Side was a shade extension, for example. But this is Bright Side right here for the like bronzer stick, and I think you can see like it's closest to Mellow. So if you find this to be the absolute perfect, then Mellow's potentially going to be the one for you, unless you're obviously wanting one with more of a grey undertone. But that's how the 3 of those shades compare. And from memory, like I actually have a short on my YouTube page that has where I do Bright Side on one side of my face and Happy Soul on the other side of my face, so you can see the differences. But from memory, Happy Soul is a lot more warmer, true bronze tone to it, whereas these do have that more neutralness to them. I'm also just going to insert a quick slide right now just with the comparisons between these two, in case you're like, okay, well I already have this one, do I need this one, or which one of these two do I buy? I'm just going to put the claims from the brands and the differences on a slide for you right now, so let's do that. One other thing about this product is when you actually look at the how to use section, it also says you can use this on your eyes. Fun fact, I actually filmed this review yesterday and my mic cut out halfway through, so I have to refilm today, which is fine. Yesterday I did use this on my eyes, and it was lovely to use on the eyes, but I will say it did not dry down. It definitely stayed like a kind of dewy and almost sticky like, and I wore it for a couple of hours and it stayed that way. So I'm not going to use it on my eyes today, because for me and my hooded eyes it's a hot mess, and I'm filming this before work and I have meetings today. So yeah, but I think if you are wanting more of like a dewy kind of brown shade on your lids and you don't have a problem with creasing on the lids, I think this would be really lovely, because I will say it blended out and was very easy to use on the eyes in terms of application. It's just for my hooded eyes, it was not ideal. What I'm going to do is the speed through of my base makeup up until where I do my cream contour, and then we'll do one side with Gentle, one side with Mellow, so that you can see what they look like and how they apply and blend and stuff, and then we will carry on from there. I have foundation and concealer on, and now is when I would do my cream bronzer or cream contour. So I have two different brushes here. I have my Sonia G small sheer buffer, and then I have the BK 116 brush just for either shade. And we are going to do Gentle on this side first, and then we'll do Mellow on this side. Now I only need to use a small amount, because as they say, a little goes a long way. And yesterday when I applied these, that was correct. So now, as I'm blending this out, I want you to pay attention to how seamless and flawless and easy and beautifully this blends out and melts into the skin. So I'm just tapping really lightly where I've applied it. Can you see how easy that is? I have put no effort into blending this out whatsoever. And yesterday when I tried it for the first time in the video, I was like, truly, like hand on heart, true. Now I bought these with my own money. I am not sponsored. I wish. If Rephr Beauty would like to sponsor me or send me PR, I'd be stoked, but no. This is all my own opinion. And I've got mixed feelings about a lot of Rephr products. Like I love, like intensely love a lot of them, and really don't like a lot of them. So it's kind of hit and miss for me, but that speaks for itself in my personal opinion. Look at how flawless it's blended into my skin. It has a slight, almost, not dew in a bad way, like a skincare finish to it, if you will, just ever so slightly. But can you see? It just melts. You can't see where it starts and ends. It's just pure perfection, and it just blends so easily and stunningly, truly. Wow, oh, gorgeous. All right, let's do Mellow on the other side. Instantly you'll notice Mellow is definitely more of like a brown than that kind of grey cool tone undertone. So this is just that BK brush, and the Sonia G is a natural hairbrush. This is a vegan hairbrush, and they, like, regardless of the brush, this product blends out flawlessly. Like, watch it blend out. Flawless, absolutely flawless, truly. Okay, so we have Gentle and Mellow. So for me, Gentle is definitely my preferred shade, especially if I'm going for like a contour. I just think it really matches my undertone, especially really well. And I feel like you can just tell it's like that perfect shade of where it just looks like is that just naturally how her face goes, at least in my opinion. So gentle for me is perfection, but if you are slightly deeper than me, or maybe your undertone's slightly different, maybe more of a warm undertone, that kind of a thing, you might find mellow is going to be better for you, and only you're going to be able to know that based off your experience with your undertones and stuff. I can still use mellow, absolutely, and if I'm going for not such like a, I guess, contour, I can absolutely use mellow. If I picked up mellow without picking up gentle, I'd probably be like, oh, this is absolutely beautiful and perfect, but this one I do prefer a little bit more for my skin tone. But I think both look absolutely gorgeous, and both are just so easy to apply, truly. Like, again, keep in mind, less is more. So you saw how little amount of product I use, so do apply a little amount of product, but I just feel like the footage speaks for itself on how flawless this product is. I really do. I don't know, I haven't seen anyone else's thoughts on these products, that's just mine, but again, keep that in mind, it's just my opinion. But these are, and I don't say this lightly, if you watch my channel religiously, you know I do not say this lightly. It is reserved for creme de la creme, hats off products. These are a run, don't walk, in my opinion, truly. These are a run, don't walk, phenomenal, impeccable product. So that's just my 2 little cents, okay? Now, in terms of how these differ, this one's more pigmented, like it's more of a thicker formula, not in a bad way at all. It's just more of a thicker formula because this is more of like a gel-based type formula. This is a true cream formula, so this is going to kind of have a lot more intense pigment to it, if you will. Both of these blend out beautifully. Both a little goes a long way. I think this one is more of like that bronzer vibe. This is more of that contour vibe, and it's also just going to honestly depend on the formulas that you prefer. I do think this one is probably a superior product personally. I think this is something special, but I also think I think both of these are absolutely beautiful. But if I had to like say get rid of one, I would get rid of this one and I would keep this one personally, but this is still a great product. I'm going to carry on with the rest of my makeup and we will do a speed through of that, but I thought I would just show this product to you guys as well. I picked up the Rephr Beauty, what is this called again? Tinted Pressed Finishing Powder. This is the shade Porcelain. Let me give you a little swatch. I just thought while I was there, I may as well pick this up to try it. I've been intrigued by it for a little while and just kind of, I don't even know if you can see that swatch there, sorry. It kind of melts into my skin perfectly. I kind of have had this in mind to try for a while. I'm curious about it. So I tried it yesterday and actually didn't mind it. Maybe just a touch deep for me. So if I mix this with my Pat under eye blurring powder just to lighten it a little bit, I think it'll be perfect. But the actual formula I actually really quite liked and it wore beautifully. So I'm only going to use this on my under eyes. This isn't the kind of powder I would use on my whole face just because I have combo oily skin. I could already tell it's not going to like keep my combo oily skin at bay all day. But for my under eyes, it actually is quite a nice formula. So this is just my Ray Morris Kabuki brush, and see, I feel like you can just tell, right? Also, don't mind these marks in here. It's from my glasses. They just like intensely dent my my face when I wear them. I personally think this is actually quite a nice powder. I was expecting it to have more shimmer or something to it. I don't know what I was expecting, but it's quite lovely. So I'll keep you in the loop though, because I want to test it with like different concealers and wear times and stuff like that. A good test is always when I go into the office, which I'm doing at least twice a week at the moment. A good test is to see how it wears up like through that wear. So I will keep you posted on my thoughts on that. Also, as a random note, you probably noticed I used this new Anastasia foundation because Nikki LaRose seems to really like it, and I was like, I can't help myself, I need to try it. This is my second day wearing it and I actually do quite like it. I really do. I think it's quite nice. If you're someone that wants a medium to full coverage, I think you'll probably quite like this. It's quite like smoothing on the skin, but it still feels quite lightweight. It is a little bit of a thicker formula. It is, I don't know how to describe it. I'm gonna test this a little bit more and give you updated thoughts, but each time I've applied it so far, I feel like my skin does look quite perfected and beautiful. So that's that. And then they sent me for free with that foundation their powder, so I've just been trying this. This is the second time I'm using it, so just if you're wondering why I'm using these products, that's why. But yeah, okay, so we're gonna do the rest of the speed through of my makeup, and then I'm gonna come back, show you the finished look, and just give you my final thoughts, even though you kind of already know them. And that's that, so let's do it. Alrighty friends, finished look. What do you think? I actually really like it. I forgot how much I love the Byredo Remembrance palette. Oh, so pretty. Okay, I feel like you guys know my thoughts, but honestly for me, these are a run, don't walk, especially if you're in the market for this kind of a product. I think these are impeccable. I am gobsmacked at how beautifully these blend out and also how stunning and natural they look on the skin. So yeah, I think Rare Beauty has killed it. I really truly do. But you know, that's just my opinion. Keep that in mind. Watch other reviews and that kind of a thing. But yeah, my 2 cents is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. But I want to hear from you guys. Is it something you've already picked up? Are you eyeing off? Like, what's your thoughts on this product from Rare Beauty? I want to know. And if you're watching to this point, you know you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. Extra special shout out to my Lily absolute legends and all my channel members here. Thank you for supporting my channel. I truly appreciate it. And I hope you have the most amazing day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you next time. Bye.